yeah, that's about it there. And let me get back to my notes here for our little intro quote. The stars line the road that leads to everything we have yet to become. Welcome to the fate of Nova Luna. Um, so last time on the fate of Nova Luna, you all completed your retrieval of the map, and you rescued Mike and his shipmates and returned to the holodeck, where you were promptly met with the illusion ending and explosion, injuring Vespa and Seth, as well as Nick's crew. He healed them all. And because you guys bolstered his confidence, he was able to heal them all. And I think, who was it that healed? Was it Omar that healed Vespa and Seth and got them back up?
It was Omar helped one, and I believe Meryl helped the other. Because I did not. I need to remember to level up, but I didn't want to mess up my spells just in case. But yes, because I am out of spell slots, which means I used that last one on my healing for somebody.
You found some discs on the that had been tampered with that had engraved on the back the initials AR, that were placed under the runes of the holodeck that helped cast the illusion that caused the explosion. Vespa, as per usual, told you not to worry about it, that Nova Corps had it under control, and to return to your dorms. And I think that about covers it. Oh, we did also find that the person that they feel is the cause of the sabotage, as well as some of the other happenings around the ship, is a character named Logath. And he has a personal vendetta against Thrain, Deep Comet. So we do know that. And yeah, that's about it there. And I'll start to play our little intro song. And you guys are waking up in your dorms. And let me get that map out. So you guys wake up in the dorms. you hear Valara and Zelka and Sarah completely fangirling out, screaming in their rooms, jumping up and down. They are so excited. You can hear them talking about Vespa being so proud of the job that the whole team did on the last training mission and how they've completed training. And oh my God, the commencement ceremony. Can you believe who's going to be there performing? And they're just like totally stoked. Zyphira in the flesh. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I don't even know what I'm going to wear. And yeah, so you guys are woken up to that. Carry on.
Imagine that Anya wakes up with like static in her head. She's got a really bad migraine right now. And she's gonna stumble out the door and just try to pinpoint the source of the noise.
Head is
Find out which
probably
room they're
walking
in.
out around the same time. She's probably still like in her uniform pants and just like a tank top. And her hair is literally all over the place. And she looks... She has a what the fuck, who's being that loud look on her face.
One of them is your boo.
It's like, we better have a conversation about sleep and how it's valuable
For everyone.
Right?
And at that, Valara and Sarah's door hisses open and Zelka comes tearing out with a poster she unceremoniously yanked off of the wall. And in your vague recollection of returning to your dormitory last night, you recall seeing these posters on the wall but didn't really put a lot of stock into it. You were exhausted. Zelka had gotten up early to procure/secure some pudding for herself for breakfast from the mess hall, and just slams this poster down in your face. And I will share it here. Let
He
me.
said, look, girl needs her pudding.
I will do it in the resources channel on Discord. I think that'll be better.
Hello.
You all have completed your training and are set to graduate from the academy as fully trained cadets. And the commencement ceremony will be held next week. And this is the poster that is plastering the walls of Nova Luna right now.
Oh, damn. All right. Get it, girl. Get your self.
Okay.
I ain't even mad. Hello, ma'am.
So
That's fancy looking.
that is
Mhm.
Zyphira. They have rented the luxury intergalactic cruise liner, the Celestial Horizon, to host the graduating class of Nova Luna's commencement ceremony, complete with a private concert from the galaxy's #1 pop sensation, Zyphira.
I like to imagine that everybody else is going gaga over this poster, and Omar looks at it and just, ugh.
Maybe not your age bracket.
That's what I was thinking.
Shadora looks at it and she goes, "There's going to be a lot of people at this graduation, aren't there?"
It's gonna be peoply.
Oh.
Families of graduates, yada yada, the whole 9 yards. So yes, those are put up. It's flashing on the billboard outside of Nova Luna, or outside of Nova Core. It is the talk of the town right now. The Ton. So yes, talk amongst yourselves.
Meryl has no idea who she is, but as she is looking at the poster, she says, very purple.
Isn't she the purplest?
Yes.
Zelka says. Oh my gosh, I wish I was that purple, and I wish I was that tall, and I wish I could sing.
I mean, if you want to be purple, maybe there's a wizard or like someone who could make you purple. I'm sure there's technology for that.
Oh my gosh. We have to work on that, but we don't have enough time. I have to find something to wear. And she like squeaks off on like literally like cartoon Roadrunner. Her feet start spinning on the floor before she takes off. And
Bless that baby.
y'all can't say anything because her door has already hissed shut and there's just slamming and dresser drawers open and just a complete ruckus. Valara comes out. She's already made her hair purple with some sort of magic and given her skin kind of a purple hue. She has kindly also enchanted chunks of Syrah's hair in the front with purple.
Pam asks if she'll do it for her too.
And they're like, she's like, oh, like just trying out some looks for the celebration. I have to make sure it matches whatever outfit I find in town. Aren't you guys just so excited? I'm gonna supernova when I see her.
I've never seen this lady before, but I'm interested to listen.
Oh, if you like dancing, you'll love her. And she has the voice of an angel.
What kind of music does she make?
Oh, and then you see Valara kind of talk to essentially the Alexa type thing in her room, and she's like, computer, play me Eyes by Zafira. And so it skips to the song that she starts playing. And so while that's playing, she's just busy fixating, telling Syrah everything. First, we need to go to Locks of Love downtown and get our hair done, and then nails, and then obviously the Galaxy Modiste and get our dresses done. And she's just like so stoked, and my parents are gonna be there, so I have to look good. And Syrah's like, I'm gonna end up in a burlap sack.
Why are you going to end up in a burlap sack? Is someone going to murder you?
Unless they're gonna let me pay for a dress. And she pulls out like some random like just junk and gears and random things from her bag, and then like 2 gold coins. She's like, that's all I have.
We'll figure something out. Meryl is kind of going through her pockets now, and she's like, I wonder how many what I can get for some psychedelic shrooms that I'm probably not supposed to have. Didn't say that part out loud.
I don't know if I. Thank you, though, Sarah says.
How much money would you need for a dress?
Oh, I don't know. I think it depends on the dress. And if they can find one to fix my particular orcish body type.
Well, if you can find out how much it is, maybe we can try to help you a little bit.
I'm sure we can do something.
And then at that, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. You guys are getting a message.
Meryl's like, who's calling me? The way old ladies do.
I think Omar is looking for any excuse to get out of like the dress and costuming and pop concert talk, so he is very quick to press that answer button.
He's like, no,
And it's no other than Vespa. And she's quite abrupt in her what is the word I'm looking at here or looking for here? Quite abrupt in her conversation. She requests all of you. So Pam, Anya, Jadora, Ed, all of you, and Alex to the command deck. It's of utmost importance. And now that you all have completed your training, it's time for your first mission.
Looks like we got a job. He looks a little pleased because it's getting him out of the. I think, given he's got 3 kids right around that age range, I think for him this was like, oh no, back to that again, and now he's got an excuse.
It's like I'm having flashbacks to the Bowie concerts.
Because he's got a teen daughter who, of course, is going to be like the she's so cool pop star. A teen son who, hormones. And a preteen who's like, big siblings say that this person is cool, so I should be obsessed too.
Yeah, I mean, and she is like galaxy renowned, like super popular. Vespa's persuasion has no bounds. So that image of Ed waking up, funny. So yeah, you guys want to stroll on down to the command deck?
Yeah,
I think we have to.
Yes, please.
on the way, Anya is going to shove a whole sleeve of crackers into her mouth to just absorb all the sodium from them. See if she can stave off the migraine a little bit.
Okay.
And does a little I'm impressed nod.
Meryl says, "Oh, it reminds me of my younger days."
Sometimes you just have to, pull apart all the sodium so you can make your brain feel better.
What do you do
Yeah,
with the
you
rest
always
of it?
gotta do that.
I mean, I break
Yep.
it down and save it for later. My brain works. I mean, what would be my brain works differently because, it's not like a central organ. It's like my neurons and such are scattered throughout my body. So
Well, some people haven't any at all, so.
that is true.
Not Ed secretly getting caught trying to do the same thing in the corner later.
Meryl says, "I'm not doing the Heimlich maneuver on you."
I need
I think Ed
Anya's
doesn't even bother to try to make herself look presentable. She grabs her jacket, but is it's tossed over her shoulder.
Okay, just dropped Anya onto the map. So the doors has open on the command deck. You see Vespa and Seth standing there. and oh gosh, what was her name? Why am I blanking on her name? Mila are all standing there waiting for you, kind of talking amongst themselves, sort of urgently, as the doors hiss open and Vespa looks up and is like, cadets. I hope my wake-up call wasn't too alarming. And she kind of chuckles out a little laugh and takes a puff of her cigar and is like, do come in. I couldn't think of a finer group of cadets for your very first mission. And since you've been so keen on assisting us and locating those that are been responsible for the sabotage aboard Novacor, this should whet your palate for the taste of adventure.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. So, really quick, Alex is gonna. Everyone in the. Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Just for fun flavor's sake. So Anya gets the ability to talk and make a connection with someone in their head.
Yeah.
Can we say that she can convey messages on Alex's behalf, as a kind of she can connect to him, get a message from him, and then convey it to everyone else?
Yeah, I like that, and I feel like with your class, it makes sense, kind of
because he's basically the thing that's giving her her connection to the being that she has, that's giving her powers.
Yeah, no, I like that. It makes sense. I kind of did similar things with Azazel, so
yeah,
I like it.
So really quickly, she's gonna hear him tell her to listen to the void, and that message is gonna almost filter out from her against her will to the other members of the party. They're gonna hear a whatever a dog's voice would sound like in common. It's what they hear. They hear a dog, basically. You can tell it's coming from Alex, just saying, "Listen to the void." And I'm gonna wait a minute, but as she stews on that. But once, in a moment, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Meryl kind of looks around, but I'm sober.
Right? Omar does the same thing before he looks over at Alex, and because Omar is so small, I think he's eye level with Alex. He goes, "Oh, it's you."
And he looks around just kind of innocent.
And she'll say, and don't worry, we'll have you all back in time for the commencement ceremony.
Don't rush on my account.
His last words.
And
what is the mission that we're being sent on?
Yes, the curious mind hungers for answers. Come, and she calls them all up and pulls up a picture of. Give me a history check. Let's say history. Yeah.
History. Ooh, I'm good at this. If I can find a D20.
I got a 14.
Oh yeah, I'm doing physical dice.
Also have a 14.
History. Ooh, that's a 19 on the die for a total.
Meryl's been around a long time.
Fedora got it. Sorry, you guys muted when I tried to say that.
Wait, what did you get, Fedora?
9.
Okay.
18 for Ed.
All right. Ed, maybe with some of your previous history on helping aboard other ships. Pam, with your knowledge of, I don't know why Pam would know this, a psychedelic trip once or something, but
Because she's rolled. That's why. Because she's been around a long time.
Space told her during one of her trips. Okay.
So the ether spoke to you, and somehow you knew that she puts up on screen. I will post an image into the chat for you all.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. There we go. What you all would know is a beholder ship.
Oh no.
A tyrant ship is what they're called.
Oh!
Hate that right
thank
away.
you.
I do not like that.
Now, before
Absolutely.
you start voicing your concerns, I know it's like a flying butthole with legs.
It is
It's,
though.
yeah.
You said it, not me.
It's a Cthulhu space butthole.
The space butthole. The death starfish. I
don't know why that did me in.
That's no moon. That's a full moon.
It's looking at you.
Pussy.
Octopussy. And so.
It ain't
No.
supposed to look like that.
You need to go to the doctor, get some antibiotics.
Needs to sit on some frozen peas for a while. So anyway, so you all would know this is a tyrant ship. You
I love
all
first.
are going to be boarding a hammerhead ship known as the Flighty Foundling, and you will be taken into orbit just outside one of the moons of Nova Luna, known as Toril. There you will find this ship. So Vespa would say, an adamantine meteor has struck the spire on the mnemonic sea, the planet of the beholders, and you lot are going to recover it. The bad news is that the mnemonic sea is populated solely by beholders and their kin. The good news is that this empty tyrant ship drifts above Toril, one of our moons, waiting for you to crew it. Though you'll need to install a spell-jamming helm on the command deck to make the ship fly, traveling aboard this beholder vessel, you should be able to reach the spire without attracting the unwanted attention of other tyrant ships patrolling the mnemonic space.
Don't let the butthole catch you, or you're in trouble.
I actually want to cast the spell that I was planning on casting now.
Okay.
So a neat feature of the Great Old One Pact is that if it is a psychic, if it's an enchantment or illusion spell, I do not have to use verbal or somatic components. So no one knows I cast this, and not even really she realizes she's casting it. She is going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
And she's going to target Vespa.
Okay.
Specifically. She can hear everyone's thoughts in the room, but she's going to like specifically drill down on Vespa. She doesn't necessarily realize that she's doing this on doing this. It's kind of like a reflex. But Vespa needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay, I was just about to ask that. 1 second. And what is the dice check on that?
DC 13 wisdom.
She does not succeed.
Okay, so she doesn't know I did this to her. So I can hear every single thought she has right now. And
Okay.
I'm going to probe down and kind of like... Let me look exactly how I do this. Yeah, so I learn what is most on the target's mind right now. So like whatever's on the forefront of her mind. And then I can use an action to probe deeper, which is what the wisdom save was for. And learn like its reasoning, emotions, and something that looms large in its mind.
Perfect. So you hear in the back of her mind, I sure hope this group is strong enough. They perhaps might be no. Actually, I'm going to message you on the side this, okay?
Okay.
Damn, I heard
Spooky
clock.
secrets.
Spooky secrets.
I didn't intend to get spooky secrets with that. I just wanted to know if Vespa was using us as throwaway trash.
We're going in the
Yes.
butt. We're going to the butthole. I think that
Yeah, exactly.
it could be a safe assumption that we.
Or just cannon fodder or something.
Okay. So she continues on and explaining the mission to you all. We'll drop you off with Petty Officer Dunstan Clumberfoot, so you will not be alone. I am aware this is your first mission, and it might be important to have one of our more seasoned veterans aboard the ship with you all. A valuable resource in times of danger, and will ensure you don't go hungry. He'll command the deckhands, Nicholas Fleet, who you all know, Cricket Caw, we call him Cricket, Sophie Caw's brother, and Fred, a plasmoid. You've all met him, he's a deckhand. You'll need to identify who among you is in command of the mission, as well as who commands the ship. A word of warning, the tyrant ship is made of stone, so don't try and land it in water. You'll sink like a rock. And that's it. So please gather any important belongings. We'll ensure that your ship is manned with adequate crew. Obviously, I assume you'll be bringing your fellow cadets and dorm mates with you. Please ensure to them that they will be back in time for the commencement ceremony. I'm pretty certain I heard Valara and Zelka's squeals of excitement from the command deck.
Omar's just looking offended at the implication that he can't keep everybody fed.
And first Vespa would see Jadora excited about this prospect. Jadora, while you may be the newest on the team, I commend your excitement and willingness to step up to the plate. No matter the circumstance, you'll go far in Nova Corps. And Omar, don't look down. Obviously, there's plenty of room in a kitchen for this size ship, and I'm sure that Dunstan would not mind the additional chef's help. And knowing your family's background, you might be able to add some variety to Dunstan's, well, questionable typical fare.
Fedora's gonna look at Vespa and say, "Oh, that's so nice." And she's gonna look over and say, "I would take Omar's cooking any day of the week, so I'm really glad he'll be part of the journey and part of the kitchen."
He salutes, like at least somebody knows what good food is.
Yes, and as you all have tried Dunstan's, you know he is heavy-handed on the spice, as Anya knows for sure from the tamale. So, accidentally closed my map. So, Vespa tells you all you have some time to gather your additional crew members. Any supplies, goods that you think you might need from whether that be in town or around Novacor. I know you guys have a good bit of gold now, so if there's any supplies. Now, you will be provided a certain amount of supplies that should last you for the trip. And those include, and she types in a couple buttons on her command thing, and all of your little tablets alert with a list that I'm going to also share here. What are you doing? Okay, sorry. That was really dramatic. I will put that also in the resources. But if there's anything else that you guys think you might want to bring with you, we do have a tendency to overpack here at Novacor, especially for a beginner mission such as this. But please, there's obviously plenty of room on this ship should you feel you need anything of personal effects. Make sure Valara packs lightly, though. She has a bad habit of overpacking, and there really won't be any need for outfit changes on this endeavor.
I mean, if it makes her happy, she can bring a couple.
You deprive a girl of her outfits.
Not saying she brings the whole closet, but
Valara's a giver an inch. She takes a mile kind of girl, Anya, but I'll trust your judgment and your ability to sway her otherwise, though I anticipate Fred will have his work cut out for him carrying her luggage on board. I do hope she knows that a beholder ship doesn't have the amenities that she's used to here at Novacor or home, but you know, she might find this new life journey a bit startling for her prestigious tastes.
Izzy, no, ma'am.
That was such good timing because I feel like that is Izzy. Izzy also has prestigious taste.
Izzy does.
So, yeah, where would you guys like to go? Look at that list. Tell me if there's anything else you want to spend your gold on. And then she'll say, we will meet at the loading docks in 2 hours' time. Do not be late and say your goodbyes. And then, Sale, you would also receive a message, you'll catch another bit of her thoughts, rather.
She said, I hope we're having mashed potatoes tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
And Vespa you see kind of a kind moment in her eyes. That tough outer shell kind of cracks that facade a little bit. And she and Seth walk up to you all, and she goes down the line, shaking your hands, and she says, "Welcome to Nova Corps. You all have a bright future ahead of you here, and the galaxy is lucky to have your protection."
We'll do our best.
Dora's gonna look at the rest of the group and say, let's do this, guys. I'm real excited to go on another mission. The eternal optimist that she is.
I mean,
She is excited about this butthole ship.
a mission's a mission, I guess. When are we going back to the quarters for a bit?
Yes, Anya, are you quite well? You have 2 hours. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have a migraine. I want to see if I have any medicine back there.
Do get your rest. It may be a while before you get a solid night's sleep.
Yeah, Anya is gonna take Alex, look at everyone, and go, I'm gonna go back to the place where you sleep. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I'll see you all in a little bit. She was a little
go ahead.
unnerved. Yeah, she looks very much unnerved right now.
As Anya, as you're going down the corridor, I guess first of all, are you all following Anya? What are you guys doing?
Dora's gonna look around at the others and say, well, what do we have to pack, guys? I don't know that I mean, what do we normally pack for these kinds of things?
Whatever you normally pack to go on a space trip. Couple days worth of clothes, toothbrush, soap if you got it.
All right, well, that shouldn't take very long. I feel like we need a snack as well. Maybe we can hit the kitchen on the way.
They still haven't given me my Bunsen burner.
Rude.
Actually,
Izzy,
but
get
I
off
think
my desk.
one moment. I think I did put one into the room for you. Maybe.
Did you?
I think I did. But maybe I forgot to upload it into the map. Like an updated map with it on the counter. Hold on.
You have no idea how excited that makes me.
I can't remember. I definitely did. I just haven't uploaded it on the map. But yes, you would, when you got back this time, you would have noticed that the Bunsen burner that Vespa said was going to be there would be there.
And there's so you all hear this shout of surprise, and Omar's looking like his tail's twitching and his posture's straighter, and he's like, "Oh, look at that!"
And there is a crate of some additional cooking ingredients and pots and pans that she also placed in there for you.
All right, you wanted a snack? Oh, let's have snack time.
And then I guess Anya, you're gonna go. Like, does anyone want to check on Anya? I heard someone say also going to the mess hall for food. Is that right?
If Anya went to bed, so I think Omar is gonna make like a migraine cure snack type of thing. For me, it's chocolate and nut butter, but I don't know what Anya's. But whatever he thinks will help Anya's headache.
Yeah. Why don't you give me like? Do you have a cooking check that you can do, or like?
I'm thinking it's performance because he's a bard and I'm flavoring it like a chef.
Good, I like it. Yeah. Give me a performance check to see if you can successfully know enough about plasmoid anatomy to know what might cure a headache on a plasmoid, and yeah.
So that is a 15.
Oh, Curt, check your DMs really quick, please.
Yeah. Oh, that was weird. Hold on, it went away. Okay, let's see.
Either way, she's gonna eat it and be happy, or drink it and be happy.
The question is will it actually help though? That's what we're rolling for.
Yeah.
Is it helpful or is it just kind?
I don't. Let's let Anya decide. Actually,
I would say it lifts her spirits enough that it kind of makes it easier to ignore because the migraine isn't being caused by typical migraine causes in my mind. So,
but for flavor, because it's a 15, how accurate is his guess as to if it was a normal migraine, would his food help?
Yeah, it would have. Yeah.
So you said salt, right? So I'm thinking he probably did some kind of like nacho style.
Ooh.
Heavy salt is very, very useful for a plasmoid because sodium is important to their bodies.
So the salty fresh chips and the salty nacho cheese and like pickled toppings, which are always salty, and like all of that.
Yeah, if he comes to deliver it to her, he would see her like very intensely researching on her tablet, like swiftly clicking different pages, and something is panicking her a little bit. She's driven to do something right now.
Hey.
Also, Curt, I gave you the number I got.
Oh, okay. Let me check. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah.
What was Omar gonna say? Sorry.
So he kind of knocks and not loudly, like that soft, like I want you to know I'm here, but I don't want to jar your head any. Hey, brought you some food. May help.
Thank you. Oh, this smells divine. Oh. And she just grabs a big glob of it and eats it, sets it down, and goes back to kind of studying while she extends a tendril like a slime like arm, an extra arm out, and just kind of starts eating while she's like researching.
Anything else we can do?
In a minute, I'm almost done with what I'm looking into. I'm just
And Anya, you do find something in a history book in the database
okay.
that, or not a. It's not a history book, more of like a like a prophecy book, almost like a Nostradamus type of prediction type book. And it just simply says, here, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Excuse me.
But it doesn't elaborate more than that.
Anya, I'm gonna just for flavor say that she finds this right as she's like finishing the plate, and she looks up at Omar and she goes, "Can you keep a secret?"
I'll tell you what I tell my kids. I don't normally do secrets. I do surprises, though. I don't like the idea of knowing something that may hurt somebody down the line.
I don't think it'll hurt anyone. At least it won't hurt. It's not necessarily hurting anybody. It's just something I just found out. I don't know what happened, but while we were on the deck talking to Vespa and everyone else, I could hear her thoughts. And I'm really worried. She said that she was thinking when she was talking to us about this mission that we need to. She's hoping we're strong enough to stop this being named Logoth. And the only thing I can find connecting to that is the weird prophecy. I think it's like a continuation of the one we heard last time, a couple days ago. And it's not good.
Things they call prophecies aren't normally good anyway. What's it say?
Give me a second. Curt's typing. Okay. It says, then the stars broke. A being rose from legend into truth, seizing power meant for no one, and with it rewriting the laws of existence itself. Worlds burned or bent the knee, the universe fractured into silence, fear, and drifting ruins. It sounds like no matter what we do, we're gonna fail, but I don't like that idea.
I mean, it all depends on how you define failure. Sometimes learning the lesson is good enough of a success, and other times it's, well...
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes things are... I don't know. My brain is kind of feeling weird right now, but the nachos helped.
Good.
It's hard to focus right now.
And think of it this way, if we were meant to know exactly how these things were supposed to play out, they wouldn't be called prophecies and they wouldn't be cryptic.
I guess that is true. Thank you for listening to me. I'm sure you know that my mom and dad passed a long time ago, so I haven't really looked up to people like I look up to the rest of you in a long time. Kind of just been doing this whole contractor thing on my own.
Well, I can't say I'm any good at the advice, but I'm full of it if you ever need some. Just take it with a grain of salt.
Well, with how much salt you put in mine, I don't know if I should.
You got a good head on your shoulders, and I don't say that about a lot of people.
I appreciate it. We should probably
Go feed
rejoin the
everybody
rest
else.
of the group. Yeah.
I reckon I better whip up some brownies or something, or I'm gonna have a pudding revolution on my hands. Personally,
Yeah,
I'm on
that
your
would-
side. I prefer the savory snacks.
Love savory. It's like I said, it's good for my constitution.
Mm.
Though there isn't much constitution to speak of with me. Yeah, let's get back with everyone else. I mean, if I'm still hungry, I can just.
Just let me know. I'll find a way to whip something up.
Yeah, I mean, you could just add salt to it. I don't dislike sweets.
Remind me not to let you in my kitchen.
I wouldn't dare. Cooking is not my forte.
Clearly. He's gonna wander back out and leave the plate of nachos with Anya.
She'll finish
Right.
them.
And those of you who are at the cafeteria, you will see that Zelka and Sierra, Valara, Nick, and Duncan are all there eating breakfast. And just chattering in excitement, not realizing that they have been commandeered for a new mission. So, who wants to break the news to them? And you all haven't decided who might be commanding and who may be manning the helm, and whoever decides they're going to be commanding, I think, should be the one to tell your friends here that about the mission that you're going to be going on. You see Dunstan and Swigs behind the bar. Dunstan is packing up a traveling bag of cooking gear. There's already crates prepared to be loaded onto the ship of different food supplies in that list that Vespa gave you. And you overhear Dunstan saying to Swigs, "Now, don't go messing up my kitchen. I've worked really hard to maintain this, and me and Omar will pin your ears back, Swigs, and I'd hate to see you lose your only good eye." And he says, "Do not worry. Do I make you concerned some reason?" It's not bar, but how different can food be than drinks?
Oh.
And then in the corner, you see Sophie, and she is talking to her brother. I didn't put him on the map. And she's like, "Oh, Cricket, I really wish that you'd reconsider. Haven't you done enough tours already? And certainly they could find a replacement. I just worry so when you're away, and you know it distracts me from my organization. And with the commencement ceremony coming up," and she's fumbling papers as per usual, dropping them around everywhere, and he's just clicking back to her, you know, kind of militant, kind of stern. Cricket doesn't really... He's obviously, out of the two of them, the very military-minded one. Yeah.
I know. I assume Anya's not back there.
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry. Yeah, let me...
Yeah,
Do that.
Omar's probably not
With-
there yet either, because there is the time to make
Got
the
it.
nachos and bring it to.
You also see Nick as... Well, sorry. Let me let you guys talk first about who you approach here.
I say Muriel should be captain this time.
Yes.
Okay. That's a choice.
Might be the last one, but it is a one.
Or Shadora. I think one of those two.
Swigs sees Pam walk in, and he says, "Pretty lady, you're back."
Oh, hello, handsome fella.
He like winks at her with a good eye. "Gorilla fart now, maybe later. Maybe my
Ooh.
place."
Maybe one here now and something a little more substantial at your place later.
And you see his like peg spout. I do substantial well.
I know. She gives him a little grin and kind of leans on the bar.
And Dunstan claps him with a spatula and is like, "I'll get to work, you oaf."
She'll give Swigs a little grin and whisper, "Don't work too hard. You're going to need some of that energy for later." And she'll head off to the group.
Ed gags louder.
And Swigs, with his good ears, Hadozi ears, had already heard you guys discussing who was going to be captain. And he just says, "Aye, aye, very pretty captain lady."
What?
She will give him a little salute as she leaves.
She said, "Keep that title in mind for later."
Mm-hmm.
And so he's sort of chest puffed out, feeling 3 times his size, walks through the cabin doors, and you just hear him whistling some tune, some like folk tune from his homeland.
I love this. I love this for Swigs.
And Zelka runs up to Ed and hugs her from behind and is like, "Ed, I'm so excited. you're going to get to see the world's most famous pop star, and you're going to be seeing it with me. Oh, we have to wear matching outfits. I mean, obviously, mine will be a lot shorter in the length, but I'm sure people will get the point. And I don't have beautiful red hair like yours, but maybe I can do some red hair bands, or I don't know, but maybe this is stupid. And she turns around to like walk away.
Ed grabs her, and she's slightly confused because she didn't quite follow the whole thing. But she like grabs her and hugs her back, and then like her hair is long, so she takes like a chunk of her hair and like just leans over and just places the hair on her head. So there you go. Not completely off, just lifting her hair and not like ripping her hair out.
Zelka holds up like one of the weird giant baubles on her wrist, one of her gnomish mechanic baubles that has a fairly reflective surface, and she starts like styling the hair and like pulling it behind her ears, and she was like, "Oh, this is just lovely. I can only imagine."
She like of course this doesn't happen, but it makes me giggle to think of her like braiding her hair into Ed's, and now Ed's just like connected to her fucking head.
At the head, yeah.
Everywhere.
And Zelka, again, distracted, goes to take off with your hair braided together and like snatches a little bit of it with her as she like is trying to drag you back to the table to she's like tugging at like what she could reach, like your waist of your jacket, and is like, come on, come sit. We have to have breakfast together. We're only a week away from graduation and we barely know each other.
But okay. And she like looks at Jadora and Meryl and is just like, bye.
I mean, it's not often you meet a friend for life, and we've only known each other a couple of days.
You got it, babe.
Well, come on, that means all of you. You too, Jadora. I mean, we are the crew that is the most popular around here. I'm sure there'll be special awards given to us at the commencement ceremony. Maybe Zafira will even give us one herself.
Jadora's gonna look over at them and be like, all right, I'll come with you guys. I think you're gonna get the best award for being the cutest.
And she blushes every shade of purple at that. And
looks slightly defensive for a moment. Like, hey.
And so you guys, I guess, come up to the table here. And give me a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah. All of you guys that are sitting here at the table with them.
I would say Jadora also is going to look over at Ed though really quick and be like, not like that, Ed, like my little sister. And she sees her rolling her eyes protectively.
Zelka's like what?
Ed goes, nothing. And then when Zelka turns away, she looks at Jadora with like squinty eyes. Like,
Jadora rolled a 14.
Hey, no secrets among best friends.
No secrets at all.
And at that, you notice Nick kind of hides himself behind what he's reading. And go ahead and give me that perception check.
21 for me.
Wow. Okay.
I'm using the D&D Beyond dice, so it's not going as well for me as real dice.
Wait, what did you get?
Oh, 17. I mean, not terrible, but not the.
And Pam?
I got a 10.
Okay.
Well, Pam is busy thinking about swigs.
Ed, you're the only one that notices that Nick nervously, distractedly goes back to perusing over what appears to be a bridal / engagement, like a wedding catalog.
I don't know how hard this will be for her to do, but I kind of want her to like suddenly appear behind him and like right in his ear, just be like, "What you doing?"
Yeah, give me, let's see. You know what? Give me an intimidation.
Okay. Okay, that's 18 on the D20, and then I get
Oh, this is gonna be good. Just
another
going back.
21.
Sorry, what'd you get?
21 again.
21. Okay, wow. So he yelps at you behind him and is like, well, you know, if I do graduate and I do complete some missions and I maybe get some money, it would mean the world to me to be able to propose to my one and only love and give her the wedding that she just so dreams of. But I'm a big chicken and I don't really know why I joined NovaCorps, but I just want to try so hard, and I would do almost anything at all to just win her affection. I think she feels the same about me, but I haven't seen her in a while, not since I came to the academy. I mean, we send each other communications, but it's hard to tell how someone really feels in a communication. But I think when I get back, I might propose to her.
Ed's face hardens all of a sudden, and she goes, "Straighten up, soldier!" Like just.
And he yelps again and is like, "I'm straighting. I do kind of slouch. Is this too much?"
Do you love this girl?
She's a girl. Oh, she is the most fine and beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Have you told her you love her?
Not maybe with that word, but I think she knows it. Oh God, maybe this is. And he starts like obviously sweating, and he's like flipping through, and he's like, "I'm overthinking it. Who am I? Like, she'll never like me."
Ed,
I slouch.
Interrupts him and grabs his face and like turns it to her, and she goes, "First step, say the words." And then she waits, and she goes, "Say the words. What are you going to say to her?"
I love you, but I don't love you, Ed. I love her.
Exactly. So you're going to start by saying it to her.
Okay. Right now I'm eating my eggs.
I mean, finish your eggs.
Okay. I'm feeling a little queasy.
Could this be when Omar walked in? Just in time to see Ed bullying him, going, eggs.
She just looks up, like, wordless, just like, "What's up?"
He looks green, and he literally just jumps up and runs for the bathrooms. Like, he's so nervous. Like, he literally leaves just a sweaty spot in the seat from where he was sitting, trying to eat his eggs.
Omar looks from Ed to the eggs, back to Ed, and goes, "Oh, what was wrong with the eggs? Don't blame me, I didn't cook them."
Ed goes, "Oh, nothing wrong with the eggs." And she like looks. Did he like leave the magazine he was reading behind?
Yeah, and then you see Swigs poke his head out of the kitchen, and he's like, "I can cook egg."
Ed goes, "Not the eggs." And she looks down at the seat, at the sweaty seat, and looks at the magazine, and like turns back to the others and goes, "I think he's He's gonna do it. That went well.
This one
That'd be
not
great.
strong enough for Soldier, and he just slams the kitchen doors back as he sees Nick rush beeline for the bathroom.
You see, that's
Uh,
not helping.
So yeah, poor Nick still has no idea he's been summoned for a mission, and now he's in the bathroom puking his brains out from nerves. So
We gotta
those
get him
who are
in
left,
later.
is anyone going to tell them who is going to be the captain this time around?
I think.
Pam.
Yep.
They like to tell them.
Damn.
Pam, I am.
So Pam will. I think she'll actually probably go find Nicholas. Bless his little heart.
And
She
is
has no
fully
problem with
convinced
going
she
in the
helped,
bathroom.
by the way. She's fully
Uh,
convinced she helped, by the way. She's
Bless it.
You just hear like full on like exorcist situation from the bathroom, and he's like, hello,
Get it all up. We have a mission.
what? Is it finishing my eggs?
No, it isn't. It's going into Beholder territory.
A real mission? I mean, what if I can't? Now, what if I don't survive? I'll never be able to propose. I'll be a soldier forever.
There. It will be okay. She doesn't offer too many reasons why it will be okay.
She's gonna be a great
Yeah,
captain.
good.
We love this
just
for
believe
her.
me on this. It will be okay.
So I guess you do. Give me a let's see.
Persuasion?
Yeah, give me a persuasion to get him out of the bathroom.
All right. 14?
Yeah, that does it. The vomiting subsides. He still looks so green, but he kind of walks out of the stall and is like, a beholder mission? Oh, my stars and garters.
I'm sure Vespa wouldn't send us on anything she knew would kill us.
I don't like the way you said that.
That's okay.
And then he starts to head back with her to the... Where did I put him? Oh, there he is. He ran really far away. So he sits back down. So everyone's now at the table, and the fact that he's back and Pam has kind of a more serious look on her face. The floor is yours.
All right. So Pam will she always takes things seriously, but she's actually going to be a little less spacey for once, and she'll kind of put her arms behind her back and explain the parameters of the mission to them. Very straightforward. Even if she looks like she's not paying attention, she actually has caught all of this, so she explains everything. And she says, and I've been asked to be the captain for this mission, and I will do my best by all of you. You will do your best by me.
Impressive. Okay.
I'd say Alex and Anya probably are coming in a little bit after that.
Okay. And at that, Dunstan sort of steps out from the kitchen, and he's like, "Oh, y'all don't worry. You have good old Dunstan here. He'll make sure you greenhorns here are all ready for battle and fed up well, and you know, I'm no stranger to missions like this.
And I'll make sure he doesn't overseason the food.
There's nothing wrong with my seasoning. Ask Anya. That tamale was delicious.
A little too spicy. But it's said good-naturedly, like the way like two people who actually work well together but tease each other would do it.
And then Sophie follows Cricket over to the table. Cricket introduces himself and his native tongue, which, why am I blanking what the insect people's native tongue is? It is... why can't I remember what it's called? One moment, please.
Beep, boop, beep.
I can't remember. I will remember it for the next time. But anyway, it's his native tongue. He sort of introduces himself. You don't really understand it, but Sophie kind of translate, and she's like, this is my brother Cricket. He's been a practice veteran here at Novacor for a very long time, but please bring him back safely. He's supposed to be on leave. So this mission you're doing must be very important. She drops a stack of papers again, with another arm reaching down to grab him and scoot him up while she's like looking around the table. And she was like, if Vespa trusts you all with this, then so do I. And Dunstan, he will absolutely take care of everyone on board. And she hurries out, and poor Nick just flees behind her. He's like, I have to pack. And he just takes off. And give me a perception check, everyone. And Anya, let me get you back on the board too.
That's a 6.
19 for Omar.
Okay. And this was kind of a high check. Just
A 3 for Anya.
Sorry, what are we rolling? I missed it.
Perception.
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 19 for Jadora.
Dirty 20 for Ed.
Okay. Ed, once again, being the most perceivingist. Did that everyone rolled, right? Did you roll, Pam?
Yeah, she got a 6.
Okay. Yes. So I think Ed was the only one that got a 20, right?
Yeah, me and Jadora were 19, so just one shy.
And this kind of makes sense because she was the one that initially sort of talked to Nick and what he was looking at. But as he's leaving, you notice that he glances back over his shoulder, and something tells you, Ed, that maybe it's not just the wedding that has him, or the proposal that has him this nervous. His eyes are darting around a little bit more, but he leaves.
You scared somebody.
Ed files that away for later.
Okay, and we're about at time. I am not going to be able to play next week because I'll be in Florida at a vet conference. But we'll start the next game with, loading up at the loading dock to get on the fledgling ship to go to the tyrant ship. So, if there's some other things that you want to buy, using just the regular gear list, I would assume in a city like Nova Luna it would be relatively easy to find. If you have any concern that maybe it isn't, run it past me and chat, and we'll kind of discuss how likely it is you would find whatever it is you're looking for or not. But for the most part, everything that you would need would probably either already be packed or just let me know and we'll discuss it. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you guys think? What do you think of the commencement poster?
I love it.
Looks so good.
I
Oh my god,
know.
I'm so excited because this is like these last 2 chapters are kind of 2 parts of this one big mission. I did share in the resources a picture of just the cruise ship alone, the Celestial Horizon, that the ceremony is going to take place on. And then I posted a picture of the Mnemonic Sea, which is a disc-shaped water planet that has the Beholder
so
Tower kind of rising up out of the center of it.
Ooh.
So yeah. There we go.
Sweet.
I'm so excited.
I know, I can't wait for everything that is about to happen. So
I know.
we're getting so close to just moving solely into the full story that I've created that I've been able to interlace a lot more of it into these last 2 chapters. So to kind of give it a cohesive feel.
Mhm.
So
Curt, so our graduation is going to be on a cruise ship with the singer.
yes, it is.
I'm getting Fifth Element vibes.
So like, yeah, I was going
That
to
is
say, I
definitely
feel like something's going to happen on the cruise ship because it's like a spaceship that we're currently learning to navigate. So I feel like something's coming.
There's definitely some Fifth Element inspiration here for sure.
Oh.
And then
Okay, well, it was fun. I will see you guys
fun.
2 weeks from now on.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I will
right.
see you all later.
Okay, bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.